Sri Sadguru said, "There lived a Brahmana on the side of the river Krishna. He was versed in all the Vedas, had conquered over his senses, and had subdued his anger. He used to dive into the knowledge of the difference between Atma and Anatma. He was adorned by all noble qualities, talked little, and was very compassionate towards all living beings. He lived by Unchavritti, collecting alms while chanting the name of God. With a blemishless character, he was leading the life of a householder along with his wife, reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam and nurturing devotion to Lord Krishna. Leelashuka, the Bhagavottama, approached a guru named Somagiri, saluted him, and received from him the Krishna Chintamani mantra. Krishna Chintamani mantra. Impelled by the desire to have the darshan of Sri Krishna, he reached Sri Vrindavan all the way reciting shlokas, singing the glory of Sri Nandakumara. Leelashuka, who had become old and blind, was moving about slowly with a walking stick in his hand. With deep-rooted vairagya, he was satisfied with what little food came his way. With a thrill in his heart, he was weeping and lamenting, induced by his desire to see Sri Krishna face to face. His hair was standing on the end, and tears of bliss were rolling down his cheeks. Meditating on Sri Krishna was his abiding passion. Sri Leelashuka lamented, O Shyama Sundara, Madhava, Hey Krishna, bless me with your darshan. O ocean of compassion, Lord of my soul, Keshava, where are you? Hey Bhagwan, Muralidhara, ocean of mercy, Lord of gopis, I have no peace of mind denied of your darshan. O Master, lover of the bhaktas, Janardana, please lift this unfortunate one up from the sea of samsara into which I have fallen. You are my only savior. Sri Sadguru continued. Thus lamenting all the way, he reached Sri Vrindavan. There, when he was about to fall into a pit, a boy saw that blind old Brahmana and ran near him, shouting, Stop! Stop! Lord Shyamasundara, who had appeared as a cowherd boy, caught the end of the stick with his hand and slowly led him, saying softly, Please come along this side. Bilva Mangala, the Bhagavottama, wanted to see with his eyes that young boy, the soft-spoken savior. Unable to do so, he spoke thus. Bilva Mangala said, O virtuous child, have a very long life, and be blessed. I, an old man, have been saved by you. Who are you, moving about in this forest? The young boy said, My name is Nandakumara. I dwell in Vrindavan. In the course of grazing cows, I came here to see you. Bilva Mangala said, O Madhava, if you are Bhagavan Sri Krishna, please bless me with your darshan. Have mercy on me, please. What do you gain by testing me like this? The young boy said, O Brahmana, I am not Bhagavan. Is not Lord Narayana the supreme deity? I am a mere cowherd boy named Nandakumara. Sri Sadguru continued. The Brahmana was enchanted by the compassionate approach, cleverness, and sweet nature of that young boy and began to suspect him to be Lord Krishna. Hence he caught hold of his hand. At once the young boy shook away the hand of that old man, clapped his own hands, and sped fast into the forest. The great Bhakta was captivated by the sweet tingling sound of the boy's anklets and realized that he was the Supreme Being. He spoke as follows. Bilva Mangala said, Hey Krishna, you are running away, shaking apart my hand. What is surprising in this? If you can shake yourself away from my heart, you can be proud of your manliness. Sri Sadguru continued. Immediately, Bhagavan Sri Krishna fell into the grip of that devotee and blessed him with the light of the inner eye, the eye of wisdom. The latter could see that child in his heart of hearts as follows. His brilliant complexion resembled the fresh rain bearing clouds. He appeared as Nandakumara, the cowherd boy, dancing with butter in his hand, the savior of the poor and the savior of the poor and humble, came in the form of a naked child, adorned with various ornaments, a tiger claw pendant, waist bells, the Katisutra waistband, the anklets on his legs. On his head he had a peacock feather. He had applied kajal on his beautiful eyes, and he wore a charming and naughty smile on his face. The benefactor of the Bhaktas gave his darshan to the old man in this way. Obtaining the darshan of Sri Krishna, he experienced untold divine joy. With his hair standing on end and eyes filled with tears of joy, he fell at his lotus feet. Sri Krishna, Sri Madhava, the loving patron of the Bhaktas, looked askance at him, showered mercy on him, and vanished then and there. Later, living in Vrindavan, situated on the bank of the Yamuna, he composed the devotional poetry entitled Krishna Karunamrutam, which has the power of spreading and enhancing bhakti. Due to the direction given by Chintamani mantra, Bilvamangala turned on meditation on Sri Krishna, the Shyamasundara, and became famous in the name of Leelashuka. Sri Krishna's mercy is showered on that individual who studies with ardent devotion the life story of Leelashuka and his poetic work Krishna Karunamrutam. Thus ends chapter 10 entitled Leelashuka Charitam of Book 1 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.